where American wealth is moving right now. That five-digit number is today worth over $2 billion in real estate. 12 years ago, this was just a farm road. And what's happening here is happening right now in at least 20 other places across the United States that nobody is watching. In the last video, we mapped the richest neighborhood in every one of the 50 states. But there's a more interesting question: who's going to be next? Because wealth in the United States doesn't sit still. It migrates, and it leaves tracks before it arrives. Today I'm going to show you exactly those tracks. The quiet exodus. Every major wealth shift starts the same way. Rich people leaving an expensive place and moving into a cheap one. Quietly, with no fanfare, buying up land before anyone else notices. It already happened in Aspen. It already happened in Jackson Hole. And it's happening right now in at least 3 cities most Americans would never associate with wealth. So what's the first one? Bozeman, Montana. 15 years ago, Bozeman had the home price of an ordinary farm town. Today, it's one of the fastest appreciating real estate markets in the entire United States, driven by tech billionaires who bought up entire ranches as private retreats, and a trophy ranch scene that has become social currency among the ultra-wealthy. And here's the strange part. Montana has no sales tax, and, under certain structures, no tax on most long-term capital gains. That's not a coincidence. That's financial engineering disguised as scenery. Zip codes nobody saw coming. If Bozeman surprised you, this one will surprise you more. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Franklin, Tennessee. Prosper, Texas. 3 cities that, a decade ago, wouldn't have shown up on any wealth list in America, and that today have some of the fastest home value growth rates in the entire country. What do these 3 cities have in common? None of them sit inside a big city. All 3 sit exactly 1 hour, no more no less, from a major airport. That's not chance, that's the new formula. The 1-hour formula. Nearly every city quietly getting richer right now follows almost the same recipe. No state income tax, or a very low one, within an hour of a mid-sized airport. And, this is the most important part, no national press coverage yet calling it an elite hotspot. Because the moment the national press finds it, prices have already doubled. The Naples, Florida case. Naples is the most extreme example that exists today. In 1 decade, Naples went from retirement town to one of the most expensive, most fought-over real estate markets in all of Florida, going toe-to-toe with Palm Beach, which we covered in the last video. The engine? New York hedge fund executives recreating in Florida the exact same life they had in Greenwich, minus the winter and minus the state income tax. The secret. The data is hiding. Here's the part nobody is telling you. The real indicator of where wealth is heading isn't home prices, it's private jet landings. The number of private jet landings at a regional airport predicts, years in advance, where real estate prices are about to spike. Because whoever has a private jet arrives first, buys the land first, and only then does everyone else catch on. And the regional airports with the biggest jumps in private jet landings over the last few years point to almost the exact same 3 states: Montana, Idaho, and Texas. The city you need to watch. If I had to bet on which one will be the next great rich neighborhood in America, the next River Oaks, the next Atherton, I'd bet on one specific city that still has decade-old prices, but already has every other signal: a growing airport, no income tax, and a quiet stream of money arriving from both coasts at once. I'll tell you its name at the end of this video, but first, the final pattern. Wealth has always fled forward. Every neighborhood from the last video, River Oaks, Atherton, Greenwich, was once, at some point, land too cheap for anyone to bother looking at. Wealth doesn't choose where it's already expensive. It chooses where it's still cheap, but about to stop being cheap. And the city I promised you? It's Bentonville, Arkansas. Yes, the Walmart city. And the exact same signals we've seen here are already there. Money flowing in, a growing airport, and a world-class art museum in the middle of nowhere, funded by the richest family in America. In the next video, I'm going deep into Bentonville and showing you how a single family rebuilt an entire city from scratch. If you want to know how this works from the inside, subscribe, because that video is the strangest one in the whole series.